Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. Somebody was watching one of my videos on how to do this, and I either went too fast or they just didn't understand, but this one is different. He wants to take out the white background, and here we have it right here already done. And you can see there's no white background. You can see the bounding box. You already sent it really little, so I've set my nudge factor on 2 inches, so it'll nudge it out of the way. Let's see if this, yep. And we're going to go and trace bitmap, outline, trace clip art. And the reason I say this one's different is because the white part of the flag is disappearing. So we're going to bump up the detail. I don't know if that helped or not, but we'll go okay, and then we'll nudge it out of the way. And you can see maybe the detail, you know what, let's back up here. Let's back up and let's make sure it's not anything there. Let's go to trace bitmap, outline, trace, clip art. And this time I'm not going to play with the detail. Maybe that will help. And I'm going to say okay. So there's a couple of spaces for the smart fill tool to leak into. Everything is yellow. There's nothing there. There's nothing there and there's nothing here. So what we're going to do, and because we've nudged, we can draw lines over here on this white. I'm going to use the 3-point curve line. And I'm not going to go like try to do too much at one time is kind of the key on this one. Go 3-point curve, make sure you're kind of on that green and then just kind of curve it down and then go like right here. So don't try to go more than you can't go too far or you can go too far. Now, this thing might leak, but we're going to go ahead and bring it up there. It's pretty fuzzy. I think that one will work. But right down here on the flag, that white one, this one worked, but that one didn't. We're going to take in this we could actually use the 2-point line, but we're going to go and use the 3-point curve line. And we're going to try to make sure we're on that blue. Then we're going to give it just a little bit of a curve. Now, I'm going to bring in a rectangle. And I'm going to use that doesn't do any good. Not yet. Let me move that over to here. And we're going to take our object and move it down. Well, there's our lines. So we can grab our 2 lines and move it over here. Now, it might leak, but we don't know, so we'll try it. And it leaked. You can see that there's black in there. So we need to, in here we can actually see it better because it's not so fuzzy. We're going to just make sure that touches that green and make sure it touches the red. And see, that's the fuzzy part, but as long as we get to that node, let's go ahead and check down here because now, see, that'll leak big time. So I'm just using the shape tool and you can actually see it snap to it. Now let's take the smart fill tool and see it did it. It worked perfect. Now I'm going to nudge it down and over, and then I'm going to fill it in with black. So I hope, maybe I went over that part too fast. So I've got the trace of the outside. I'm actually going to fill it in with a different color so you can kind of see it. And I'm going to fill in the red. Now this is our original. And that's mine. So let's nudge this back up. And let's nudge this over. Now let's get rid of this part because I want to make sure I select everything, the white and the red. And I'm going to go up here to intersect. And look at that. That quick, that good. That's pretty sharp. It's not the best quality picture, but for whatever he's doing, I hope it'll work. Anyway, I hope that helped them a little bit and somebody in the future, and thank you for watching.